It's natural. I'm about to follow the script. I don't even smoke.
My nigga don't even smoke, but he high off life.
I'm faded logically.
I'm so high I can hear my hair growing.
I'm logically faded.
Now that's high. You hear something? Pass that shit. If smoking was my job, I guess that I'd be fired. But at the same time, shit, I guess that I'd be hired. I'm no narcoleptic, but I'm sick and I'm tired, so I smoke when I wanna. My weed don't expire.
And I am a graphic designer by trade. I've been creative since birth, I like to think. So I can't really say I've done certain things to acquire the knowledge. It was kind of just there. But I did go to school to kind of bring it out a little bit. And you know, practice makes perfect. I almost fucked that word. Practice makes me nice. I think when it comes to art in any type form, whether it be designing, music, whatever, it's just stay true to yourself. Because people gonna tell you to not do something a certain way or do it this way because that's what's hot. Do you. And I mean, keep it simple when it comes to design. People don't want to see a bunch of wild shit. I would say non-religious at all. I don't believe in religion. I think that's another way to separate us, entitle us to be in our secluded boxes. Because at the end of the day, whatever you believe in, we all under the same thing, whatever that might be. So I like to think my relationship with the Most High, or Allah, or God, or whatever you want to call him, is one-on-one. Get to a degree, go be somebody. But nowadays, I don't think certain degrees are necessary for certain things. I mean, we got, as dumb as it sounds, we got Google, we got YouTube, we have resources at our hands to be able to teach yourself to do things that you need to do. And I mean, for example, as a designer, I'm a freelance designer, but I would like to think that I have a steady clientele, someone with a professional degree, because I just assert myself to do that. So I mean, you don't necessarily need to go to college, but
you just gotta decide to be a professional.
You gotta decide to be a professional, and I mean, sometimes if you need that college money, you go get that.
Get that.
Go get that.
Go get that.
But yeah, man, college is well read.
What's the last book you read?
The last full book?
Yeah.
Facebook. That should be going. I love that book. It's a new page every day.
So do you believe in reincarnation?
I never really thought too much about it. So let me think right now, see if I believe it.
So if you could come back as anything, the fuck would it be?
As anything? A human.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I already know how to be a human. So I got experience in that shit. I don't know how to be anything else. So I wouldn't say I would want to come back and some shit I've never been in.
You don't want to see a fish climbing a tree, huh?
I could come back as a tree, but I don't know what trees do because I'm not a tree right now. So I would come back as a human. Probably the human that I am right now.
Oh my God.
More back again.
More dope.
Dope. We just want to know if a bitch had a knife to your throat and said, you got 3 words, what would you say?
Move that knife.
How's it feel to have your art all around town?
I don't know, man. It's humbling every time, to be honest, whenever I see something physically printed or anywhere for that matter. It's kind of weird, man, like, because it just starts in my head, and then it's just to see it tangible is always crazy to me, no matter how many times I see it.
Right. So, you got any advice for young entrepreneurs out there?
I do, man. Just stick to your guns and don't let anybody tell you no. And if they tell you no, laugh at them and do it better. And just do what you want to do, man. At the end of the day, everything is just somebody doing what they wanted to do.
That's right. You either working for somebody that's doing what they want to do, or you doing what you want to do.
Everything we do in our culture. Like, if we making songs about killing and doing drugs and all that, we can't really complain about the government pumping it into the hood, because we're glorifying the shit that they're pumping us. So who's really winning? If they were all driven for a purpose, our generation is just so comfortable because everything's cool. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, there's still racism? Because we didn't see it so much. Like, it happened so heavily back then that to us, like, this shit is crazy. Like, what are we supposed to do? Oh my God, it's racism. And it's like, it's because we're not built for that. You know what I mean? Like, they worked for us and they opened these doors, and we kind of just sat outside the doors, like, all right, they're open. But nobody ever kept that going, and I think that's why the Tupacs and people like that were so important to our generation, and nobody really picked that ball up after that. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like black righteousness, black love, black all that, and then it just dropped, and we was like, you know what I mean? But not even just as black, like just as people, like nobody supports each other the way that we should. Like, if you go to other countries, I remember I went to Jamaica, and oh my God, it was just love, because they were just all one. You know what I mean? Not because they was black, but because they were Jamaican, they were one. Like, why can't people just be people? We're all one. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got the cards turned against us as black people, but like I said, being a product of your environment doesn't mean you have to be that. Statistically, I should be locked up, dead, or in some type of gang, but I chose not to, and everybody makes a choice in their life, so that's all it is choices, man. Like, we can run out here and just say, oh, let's all go kill the cops, oh my God, or we could choose to do the opposite, and we could choose to build up our own communities and really avoid these type situations where we're not relying on outside sources to keep us going, because that way we have nobody to blame. And you'll never catch me just rocking Gucci and all this, you know what I mean? Like, all this stuff that these rappers is influencing, it's not what we're about as a culture, you know what I mean? So for us to keep bringing each other down and then get mad when somebody else does the same thing is contradicting and stupid to me. That's how I feel.
Bang, bang.
Fadedlogics.